Hi, Michelle here with the Traveling Epicurean. This is my kitchen, and today I'm going to show you how I make my crispy oven fries. I make these a lot during the week, and my kids really love them, and I love them because they're super easy and delicious. And I'm also going to show you how to make a really nice remoulade sauce for dipping. So come with me and I'm going to show you what we're going to need to get started first. So this is what we're going to need to make our crispy oven fries. So we're going to need our russet potatoes or Yukon. I switch back and forth all the time. I have a half a teaspoon of garlic granules, onion granules, and salt, and I just mix it all together there. It makes it nice and easy. A quarter cup of olive oil, and then I have some chopped up fresh garlic, fresh parsley, and only a tablespoon of butter. And you know, I put it into the oven while I'm preheating it for the French fries, just for a few minutes, maybe 5 or 8 minutes, to heat it through so it takes the bite out of the garlic. And then my mandolin, which I'm going to slice all the French fries on there so they're pretty uniform. You can cut these fries into any shape that you like. They always come out great. And then I have our remoulade sauce. We have mayonnaise, yogurt, ketchup, garlic. I'll add some fresh chopped chives at the end. And I have some olive oil and rice wine vinegar that we're going to put in there. I'm going to whisk it up and add some sriracha to give it a little bit of a kick. It's going to be really nice. So let's get cutting those potatoes. So I washed all the potatoes and I dried them. I see a little bit of green and I'm not liking that. So I just use my paring knife and I'm going to take that off. I'm not going to peel them all around, but I don't like the green. So we'll just peel a little bit of that off. There we go. And then we're going to start slicing them up on my mandolin. I really like using this. It's just so nice. You have the prongs here, and then I just stick the potato to it, and then it's going to slice. Really what I mean? When I can only get so far, so I do have to take it off, and then I'll slice up that. But it saves me half the time, and I can't run it through again. But look how pretty these strips are. They're all uniform. Some of them get a little bit stuck. Now, sometimes I'll use Yukon potatoes. I switch it up a lot. I don't always use sweet potatoes. When we use russet potatoes, they have more starch than the Yukon. So if you don't blot them immediately after slicing them, you might get a little brown residual from that starch. So it's okay to rinse them and then just blot them right away after that. So look, as I'm cutting these russet potatoes, I immediately am putting them in between layers of paper towels. So I have several layers of paper towels here, and I just keep them covered. This way, it promises you that they're not going to turn brown on you, and then that you're going to have to do that extra step of rinsing them. So it works out really great like this. You're going to love it. Super easy. So here we are, a quarter cup. You know, I always use a quarter cup. It just seems to be the perfect amount of olive oil. And then I'm going to just sprinkle those seasonings, and I'll toss them a little bit on the tray, and then we'll stick them right in the oven without any flipping. I think that's just because you have the oven so hot. It does a really nice job of crisping those up. So you just use your hands or a scraper, whichever you prefer. Sometimes I just use my hands, it's easier. And then I'm going to shake the tray. I really love these. My kids really love these. And they're pretty picky. You know how they are. So you can even like line some of them up against the edge of the pan, just so they're all in a single layer. Shaking the pan really helps too. Okay, great. Let's get these in the oven. So my whole idea behind this recipe is no fuss. Just keep it simple. So we slice them, we drizzle them with olive oil and spices, and we pop them in the oven for 35 minutes at a high temperature, and they come out crispy and delicious. So here's our remoulade ingredients. We have the mayonnaise, the Greek yogurt, the garlic, the ketchup, and then I'm going to just pour in some olive oil and my rice wine vinegar, and I'm just going to whisk it a little bit. And then I'm going to roll a lime here to get the juices flowing, and then I'm going to add the lime juice. It's really beautiful. And then I'm going to add in a couple of shots of that sriracha. I love my sriracha. And that will give it a little nice kick to it. That looks beautiful. Give my lime a roll. And it's spring, so you know it's easier to roll these. In the winter, boy, you could smell that. Even the oils, you could smell the oils just. And then I'm gonna squeeze this right in there. Really, just half a lime is perfect. And then I'll whisk that. I'm gonna add in. Let's open a couple shots of sriracha. This remoulade sauce is out of this world with my crab cakes, FYI, or even my coconut shrimp, which sometimes I like to go sweet in that coconut shrimp, but this is really good with that as well. So delicious. You're going to love this. You can use it for so many different things. There we go. Wow, look how beautiful those came out. Absolutely gorgeous. Alright, and I'm going to show you what I like to do when I take them out of the oven. I toss them in a bowl with a paper towel, and then I'm going to plate them up, and we'll drizzle some of that garlic goodness on there, the garlic and the parsley, and then we'll dunk the other ones in the remoulade sauce. My kids, of course, are going to want to dunk theirs in ketchup as soon as they walk in the door. Alright, so we got them in our bowl, and I'm just going to shake them a little bit, and you can even see the paper towel. There's not a whole lot of excess oil on there. So I'm going to get a little bit of salt, and I'm going to sprinkle that on there, and then we can dip them in the remoulade and then sprinkle some of that garlic on the other ones. Okay, so look, so here's going to be our garlic fries, and get them in a plate like this. And then I'm just going to sprinkle all that lovely garlic goodness all over them. So really wonderful. And then we'll have a bite of that. I love the garlic on there. Really, really good. Well, look how beautiful that is. They look absolutely gorgeous. The hot fries and those garlic and the aromas are amazing. I smell the garlic and the parsley. Really, really good. I'm just going to chop these up. I missed a couple. And that should be enough. Just a sprinkle on top of the remoulade sauce. Some chives on the French fries, and that makes for a really nice presentation. But my kids are going to be eating these fries, and they don't want any green specks on their French fries. So it just looks really lovely, and I'm going to start dunking those fries in that remoulade right now. To test the crispy fries. You know, you're really going to love how easy these are to make. I love the garlic and how we made it a little bit sweeter by putting it in the oven when it was preheating. So delicious. Reminds me of those garlic fries at the ballpark that you could smell miles away, except these are better. And this remoulade sauce is so nice. It would be great on shrimp, scallops, turkey burgers. Really, really nice. You're going to like that dip. You can find these recipes at thetravelingepicurean.com. Have a really great day. Ciao!